Good afternoon, Sunday school teachers. The following is your Zoom tutorial. What I'm going to do, if you guys can't see me, I'm down here in the corner of your screen. But what I'm going to do this afternoon is I'm going to walk you through how to do a couple of things. First of all, we'll walk you through how to set up a Zoom account. Then the second thing we'll do is show you how to set up a meeting. And then also I will walk you through how to invite your classes to a meeting. But before we start off with the tutorial, I want to first of all just say how much I appreciate you guys being willing to kind of roll with the punches, think outside the box, and try something different for Sunday school in this uncertain time of meeting together. And with the kind of the not really a mandate, but the suggestion for us all to maintain our social distance and to stay at home if not absolutely necessary to go out. I think this is a fantastic way for you to stay connected with your classes, for your classes to stay connected to one another, for us to continue along our discipleship path of just growing closer and closer to God with every day. We may be separated by some social distance, but that doesn't mean we can't be connected together, and it certainly doesn't mean that anybody should be isolated. So in this time, we feel like this is a great stopgap for you guys to be able to connect with everybody, have your lessons. And I'm going to walk through kind of a model Sunday morning for you. The free version of the Zoom.us limits you to 40 minutes of actual meeting time for each of your meetings. So what we're suggesting is at 10 o'clock, you'll start your meeting. You'll have everybody join in at that time. And then from 10 to 10:40, you'll have your Sunday school class time. And obviously it's going to cut a little bit shorter than what you're used to, but not tremendously, we don't think. But anyway, you'll have from 10 to 10:40 with your Sunday school classes. You'll have your lesson, your prayer time, your fellowship time, and then your video will cut off at 10:40. And then we will start our live stream from the sanctuary at 10:50. So that'll give all of your class members a chance to maybe get a cup of coffee, get relaxed in front of their TV or their computer, to start the live stream so they can be connected through our main worship at that time. So again, 10 to 10:40 is our normal Sunday school time, so we're trying to stick with that as closely as possible. And then 10:50, we'll start the live stream with John's message starting promptly at 11 o'clock. So I guess kind of our ultimate goal is to try to maintain some level of normalcy in an otherwise not real normal time in our country right now. But we understand the importance of banding together and supporting one another. We are here for you as a staff. If you need anything, each and every one of you have my phone number, my email address, the church phone number. Reach out. We're here to support you. We have regular office hours. We're working just like we always do with our messages, with my Wednesday night youth I'm working on, supporting Sunday school. So we're trying to not miss a beat for you guys. So we're here. Let us know what we can do to help you. We have lots of volunteers who have reached out and said, hey, if any of our shut-ins need groceries, need food, whatever, let us know. So if you need anything or you hear somebody who needs something, we are here as a church staff to support you the best we possibly can. So anyway, with that, I'm going to jump into our training session. I'm a Chrome user as far as my browser. If you use Internet Explorer or if you use Safari or Firefox or any of those, it all works exactly the same way. So don't be concerned with me using Chrome and you not. So anyway, I think you guys can all see my cursor. It should be a big, I think a green circle on your screen. But I'm going down here to Chrome, opening up my Chrome, and then I'm going to go to Zoom.us. From the Zoom.us screen, I'm going to walk you through how to sign up for an account. You just simply click on Plans and Pricing. The left-hand side of the screen says Sign Up. It's free. So I'm going to click there. And then you want to enter your email address. And I've already have an account, but I'm just going to set up one for my alternate email address. Then I'm going to click Sign Up. And then it'll send you an email. I would go to my Yahoo account. Go to Mail. And sometimes it takes a little while. But what will happen is you will get an email from Zoom that you click to confirm, and then you will log in from there. But what I'm going to do is just go ahead and sign in because I've already have an account with my Stephen.Waters at calhounfpc.org. My password. And then I'm going to sign in. This is my landing page. This is my profile. It's got my personal meeting ID on here, my email, I'm a basic user. My capacity is 100 people per meeting, and so forth. So, all right, our next step after we've got signed up is going to be simply to click schedule a meeting in the top right hand corner. You guys can see my cursor here, but I'm going to schedule a meeting. I'm going to call mine Sunday School, March 29th, 2020. And I'm going to go down here to where it says when. I'm going to click on the calendar. This is going to be scheduled for the 29th. And we said before we're going to do Sunday School at 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock a.m. And this is the one quirky thing that kind of bothers me about it, but it lets you schedule it for 45 minutes, but it will cut you off at 40 minutes. So remember, you're going from 10 to 10:40, but the only option you have here, is for 45 minutes. So I'm going to leave it at 45. It says Eastern Time at the bottom. It's not a recurring meeting right now. It's going to generate automatically a meeting code. I do not require a password to get into my meeting, but I do want the video for me and my participants to be on. So you'll click both of the ons under video. Audio, the default is both, so just leave it at both. And I don't click anything else as far as the meeting options. And then we're going to click save. So my meeting is now scheduled. So the next step is really simple. You guys all have email addresses and phone numbers for each person in your class. Again, you guys can see my cursor here. The meeting ID is all that your people need. So if you text it to them, just text the meeting ID, and in this case it's 879075, and that's all that they need to join your meeting. So you can email it to them, or you can send it to them on their phone. Now, a couple of things about how to join. Your people in your class need to download the Zoom app for their phones, or I'll show you here in just a second how they can log on in the case that they want to use their computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this number down, 879-075-480. So if your participants, the people in your class, have your meeting ID, what they do, again, they go to zoom.us on their computer, and there's a link right here that says join a meeting. I'm going to click join a meeting, and I just enter that code, 879-075-480 is my meeting, and I'm going to click join. It gives me the prompt to open zoom.us. So I open it, and I'm connecting to the meeting. It's that simple, guys. Gives me the option to join with computer audio. I say yes. So now I have joined. You see up here on my screen, I'm joined the meeting, even though the meeting hasn't officially started yet. So, but anyway, that's how simple it is to join the meeting. Now, on the flip side of things, I'm going to close out of Zoom here, leave meeting. I'm back here with you guys, and this is, again, my meeting schedule. If you have those who use their phones, it's exactly the same way. They simply open the app on their phone, click join meeting, and then enter the meeting ID code, and click join meeting again, and that's it. So it's really simple. Once you have joined that meeting, when you have again, I'm going to give you guys another example. I'm going to join this meeting again. So I'm going to go back to zoom.us. I'm going to join a meeting, 879-075-480. This is kind of your dashboard, and I'll walk you through a little bit of this. This shows you your participants. It has a chat feature, so if you have a question for a specific person, you can make it go to everyone. You can, in this case, I only have one person because it's just me on this meeting right now. But you can send a message to everybody who's in the meeting at that time. You can select a specific person to, like for me, I did a meeting this weekend for Sunday school for middle school boys and high school boys. If there's somebody who's being distracting to me or chatting or whatever, I can send them a personal message instead of embarrassing them in front of everybody. I can send a message directly to Billy Bob and say, Billy Bob, settle down, and he gets that message. Also gives you the ability to mute individual people. So if you have one person who's kind of chatting too much, then you can mute them. But what I asked the boys to do this weekend was simply to mute their audio on their end. So when I was teaching the lesson, I could get through the lesson without distractions from noise in the background or anything like that. But it's really simple. You just click here when you have multiple participants. And again, I'm sorry, but I don't have a bunch of participants on right now. You'll see a picture of each person across the top of your screen where my cursor is, and you'll see everybody who's on. So you'll actually get to interface with them face to face. You can see them. You can see all the people in your meeting. So it's really a cool thing. They can see you. You can see them. But again, very, very, very simple. The simplest one that I could find for everybody to get up and to get up and running as quickly as possible. So that's kind of the tutorial. If you have individual questions, absolutely feel free to reach out to me and say, hey, I didn't get this, I didn't get that, and let me know. And I am here every day except for Thursday. So actually, excuse me, every day except for Friday. Be happy to answer any questions that you have. And just give me a holler if you need anything. But we certainly appreciate you guys, again, your willingness to kind of think outside the box and to try alternative means of reaching out to our people. And I'm really excited about this opportunity. It went great for the teachers who tested it this weekend. I didn't hear of any major glitches or really any minor glitches as well. But just remember, you have from 10 to 10:40, and the video will cut off after 40 minutes. But just look forward to a great weekend. We had over 50 people in Sunday school via Zoom this past weekend, so I look forward to getting numbers from you guys and see how we do this coming weekend. But love you guys. Thank you for your desire to serve your people. Because Sunday school classes, to me, is just a huge ministry for each and every one of us. And I'm just really excited about where we can go with this in this awkward time. We don't plan on using this forever. Hopefully sooner rather than later, we'll be back together as one big, happy first family of faith. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon.